Hello, everyone. Welcome again and good day. Thank you to Thankful Thriving Thursday. And welcome again back to Black History Month. And the theme for today is cultural heritage and legacy. Cultural heritage and legacy. Freedom is the cry, justice is the mission, and unity is the strength. Black history reminds all of us that no dream is too bold, no challenge too great when we rise together. One Global Movement stands for a world where every voice matters, particularly the voice of women and children. Black History Month is a time we always have to remind ourselves throughout this month and throughout our lives that Black History Month is a time to celebrate the achievements, contributions, and impact of Black individuals, children throughout history. It is an opportunity to reflect on the struggles, the triumphs and ongoing challenges faced by Black communities globally, particularly in North America and in the United Kingdom. And we have very important themes and individuals related to Black History Month. And we're going to be talking about these things throughout this month. And this is in order to educate our children, to help them to find their identities and to instill self-worth and dignity in them, to also help them to understand that they have rights, that they can be included, that they can build their lives, build their goals and their dreams, and a lot of other things. So cultural heritage and legacy is the cry. The justice is the mission, and unity is the strength. So Black history reminds all of us that no dream is too bold, no challenge is too great when we all come together for a common purpose. And One Global Movement stands for a world where every voice, every child, every woman, and every young person matters. So a celebration of African traditions, music is what Black heritage and culture is all about. So cultural heritage and legacy. So it is a celebration of African traditions, music, art, dance, literature, and intellectual achievement that continues to influence global culture. That means wherever you go in the world, you can see that African Black history has done a lot of empowerment to have an influence on global stages. Everywhere you go, you'll see traces of that, and you will see the things that they have built and a lot of things that they deserve to be celebrated. So Black History Month, observed every February, serves as a profound opportunity to you and I and all of us to honor and reflect upon the rich cultural heritage and the enduring legacy of African Americans all over the world, particularly in North America, initiated by historians like Carter G. Woodson in 1926 as Negro History Week and expanded to a month-long observation in 1976. So this period emphasizes the importance, the significant contributions and achievements of Black individuals throughout history, and therefore Black children. And so when we go to, I'll be giving you resources that you can also go there and read it for yourself so that you can understand these things for yourself. When you go to history.com, you are going to be able to go through and read it. And some of these things, and not even some, all of them are going to have an impact on the way you build on your goals and your dreams, because you can have something there that is going to help you. So, what is cultural heritage? The cultural heritage of African Americans is a tapestry which is built with resilience, creativity, and a profound sense of community, togetherness. And that means hospitality. I will always say this is linked to the African spirit of Ubuntu, where we come together as one, knowing that you are there because other people have been there for you. I am here because you are there for me. That means building that community because, like my grandmother says, one hand cannot tie a bundle. When you have only one hand and you have something to tie, you cannot and you will not be able to tie that bundle just with one hand. That means we were created to coexist in harmony, in dignity, and in humility with one another. Because when we exist together in a community, great things begin to happen. We begin to help to build one another. Because imagine if you were an island upon yourself, what can you do? When you are an island upon yourself, you will not do that much. We will not be able to go that far. I am here today helping young people, children and women, with a focus on young women, because I know that there are people out there that are helping me to do so, especially the volunteers of One Global Movement who are doing a lot of the research and doing other things so that they make it better for me to be able to teach. So thank you guys so much again for being here. So the cultural heritage of African American is woven with resilience, creativity, and a profound sense of community. And music stands as a cornerstone of this heritage. Music, we know that music and dance stands as a cornerstone of this heritage with genre like jazz, blues, gospel, and hip hop originating from Black communities and profoundly influencing global music. When you get into global music, you will see those traces. You will see it. And we do it every day, even in my culture, even every day here. Music is what keeps me going. I listen to music, particularly gospel music, and to also listen to other Afro or African beats that we listen to. So this is very, very important for us to know. So artists such as Louis Armstrong, Aretha Franklin, and Tupac Shakur have left indelible marks on the musical landscape. We need to know that. Go into these things and choose the good part of these things. Don't look into what is being said about the individual. Go into it and read this history for yourself, and you will realize that you were missing out on something that you could have learned from these legends that are no more with us here today. But some of them are still here as well. So they have left indelible marks on the musical landscape, and we all know that. We know that, and we need to celebrate them. We need to be grateful to them for what they have done. And then we talk about literature. Literature has also plays a pivotal role in expressing the Black experience. Authors like Toni Morrison, and I've read some of her books, whose novel The Bluest Eyes uh, uh, talks about themes of race and beauty standards, have provided profound insight into the complexities, the diversities and complexities of identity and society. If you go to realsimple.com, that is a resource that can help you to go there and read it for yourself. Know it firsthand. You can also go to the library. You can go to a library. There are Black libraries across the country that you can also read. You can even go to some African authors like I'm forgetting. Things Fall Apart. Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe. You can also read the works of Chinua Achebe. You'll find a lot of Black culture and Black history and legacies and culture in there. So this is very important. And then we talk about culinary traditions. Culinary traditions further exemplify cultural heritage. Dishes such as sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie hold deep historical significance, symbolizing family, love, ancestry, and even resistance during the civil rights movement. Figures like Georgia Gilmore use the sale of these pies to fund initiatives like the Montgomery bus boycott, showcasing the power of food in fostering community and supporting activism. And in my case, you talk about the Taste of Motherland. Taste of Motherland, it's one of the programs that we're going to be having under One Global Movement to help young people, children, and women, particularly the most vulnerable, to eradicate hunger, illiteracy, and poverty. Food is love. Food is community. Food is togetherness. Food is hospitality. Food is everything. You cannot talk about anything, education, or building wealth without talking about food. So One Global Movement stands to support all this initiative through one of the programs called Taste of Motherland, where we're going to be distributing food. We started it last year by distributing crops from our garden, our community garden and garden behind our home to families and birth mothers in the maternity that don't have the time for those things, or people that cannot afford. So we share it in the community and in churches as well. So watch out for Taste of Motherland. It is coming your way. You're going to love the kind of foods that we're going to cook and the kind of also raw foods that we're going to be selling, because we're going to be producing them according to the African American culture. And they're going to be so tasty. You're going to love it. You can go to the Guardian.com and you will read about this. You also read about this and know these flavors for yourself and the way that they brought it together as a community to help, especially during the Montgomery bus cut. So you will know a lot about that. Know yourself. You know yourself by knowing your history so that you can do better in the world, to transform the world and to provide solutions to our global economy, beginning from yourself, your home, your family. So that is very, very important. And that is a great aspect of the African American Black history. So the legacy of African Americans is evident in the ongoing pursuit of equality and justice for all. The civil rights movement of the 1950s and the 1960s, led by figures such as Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., brought about significant societal changes, including the end of legalized racial segregation. We say racial segregation, we are one race. And that is why racial segregation is not a very good thing, because we are all created by the same Almighty God as one race. We need to, when we coexist together, we do better, our children do better, and they thrive. And in turn, they can do better by empowering their communities. They can do better even in school when they are faced with bullying, when they are faced with a lot of things that are not good. They can do better when we teach them to do coexist together by abolishing injustice and also fighting for equal rights. In politics, the unwavering commitment of Black women voters has been instrumental in shaping electoral outcomes. Generations of families have demonstrated a steadfast, a determined dedication to political engagement, often advocating for issues issues of that are so important and very critical to Black communities, such as education, equal education for all, and healthcare for all. Women have championed this cause a lot during the civil rights movement. And when you go to glamour.com, you can read more. These things, you don't just listen to me, go find out for yourself. When you do that, you're self-educating yourself and you're elevating your self-worth and dignity by knowing who you are, who you were created to be, and why you were put on this earth, by knowing your history. So the arts continue to be a powerful medium for expressing the Black experience, whether it is painting, whether it is dancing, whether it is singing, whether it is whatever. The art is a very beautiful thing. So it continues to be a very powerful medium for expressing the Black experience. The 2024 United Kingdom, that is an example. The 2024 United Kingdom Black History Month, themed Reclaiming Narratives, aims to correct historical inaccuracies. They want to correct the history of especially Black people, because the history has been distorted, and therefore means that our children are learning a lot of times the wrong things. So this is meant to reclaim Black narratives, which aims to correct historical inaccuracies and highlight untold success stories of Black heritage. Celebrations include unveiling a blue plaque in London, commemorating influential Black figures, understanding the importance of acknowledging and honoring the rich history and the culture of African Americans and Black people all over the world. And again, you do go and find this out for yourself. When you do that, you're self-educating yourself and you're really knowing who you are, so that you can grow better. You can provide solutions to world problems in a better and well-informed manner. You go to theguardian.com, you will also read about that. So, in conclusion, one global movement will say Black History Month is more than a commemoration, not just to come together to eat, to drink, and to dance. It is a celebration of resilience, strength, and cultural richness. It serves as a reminder of the importance of acknowledging and honoring the rich history and culture of African Americans, and therefore Black people all over the world. Thank you guys so much. You can also go again to edubir.com. It's spelled EDUBIR. So you can also go there and read about that. So thank you guys so much. We will continue to bring this to light and to educate our children, ourselves, young people, and families all over the world. Because the more you appreciate who you are, the more you appreciate your heritage, your culture, and traditions, the more you appreciate who God has created you to be, the more you will be able to bring out the best in you and do the best in life. So thank you guys so much for watching and celebrating Black History Month with all of us. I love you all. Bye-bye.